And it just gives you deeper insights, guys, when you move away from the dogma, when you move away from the brainwashing, and just search more independently and more open-heartedly, we'll say. Like, just open up your heart, open up your mind, open up your intentions to try to find the highest, the best, the purest that you can possibly find in life, and let that lead you in whatever direction it's going to lead you in, guys, and not be fearful of it, sort of thing. Um, so I mean, I have dabbled in, like, my family don't know. People that grew up around me don't know. It's like, both my parents, they're both gone now. They don't know. People just don't know, because I can't tell them. I can't share everything. The stuff that I have researched, the stuff that I have pursued, the paths that I have gone down for temporary periods of time, to get as much knowledge and as much insight as I possibly can from as many different sources as I possibly can, to be where I'm at right now, sort of thing. And and it's still unfolding. It's still unfolding, guys. So in less than a month's time, I'm going to turn 60 years of age. And it's like, I feel that after almost 6 decades of living now, and pursuing spiritual matters, I'm still just starting out. I'm still, it's like, I feel like I'm still just barely out of the gate, sort of thing, because it seems like there's no end to the amount of stuff that I need to find out, that I need to know, I need to learn, and I need to absorb in order to become a better quality being in general. And I don't think it's going to happen in this lifetime. So I don't know. This was a failed attempt on my part as a soul to incarnate where I incarnated to. But I have reached a stage in my life now. I've accomplished next to nothing. I've affected next to no one. I can't even get anywhere with a YouTube channel where I'm desperately trying to get messages out and connect with people and get a core group of people around me and get something on the go, movements on the go, and all the rest of it. I can't break through any of these barriers, guys, and it frustrates the hell out of me. I'm sitting here right now. I am opening myself up the best way I know how to open myself up, guys, to you. I'm delving into the depths of my mind the best way that I know how to do that, and trying to bring forth everything that's coming to me right at this moment, sort of thing, hoping that's going to be rich and nurturing and coherent. And I'm going to put that into a video. I'm going to upload it, and then I'm going to publish it later on the night, sort of thing, only to sit back and wait to get almost no views to it, sort of thing. And like, that is devastating to me, guys, when that sort of thing happens continuously, and I sit back and I keep asking myself, why? What am I saying wrong now? What am I doing wrong now? Am I talking too fast? Am I just expressing concepts that just sounds like gibberish to people? Am I being too aggressive? Am I not being like just calm, cool, collected enough, zen enough for people, to be able to sit back and absorb the things I'm trying to get across? What are the barriers? What is continuously preventing me from connecting with more people? So I mean, I live in a world, guys, so what is it now? Some 8 billion odd people. YouTube reaches a huge chunk of the world right now. And it boggles my mind that I don't have the ability to connect with a core group of people and to the several thousands or hundreds of thousands out of 8 billion plus some odd people on this planet. And whatever the percentage, of those people that have internet and access to the internet and all the rest of it, sort of thing, that can watch my videos, respond to my videos, talk about the concepts I'm trying to get across, and just get somewhere with something, guys, So again, I mean, I look at all that, and I look at my life, and I say, like, is it just a failed attempt? Whatever it was I had hoped to achieve when I came into this life, have I achieved it? Like, it feels like I haven't. It feels like I haven't achieved much of anything, Um, so, but again, I I can't stop. I can't stop. It's been an entire lifetime now. I can't stop. So I'll go to my grave, living this way, being this way, being on this path, pursuing the things that I'm pursuing, still hoping somehow that I can find ways to connect with people and so on. And hope to goodness, to the powers that be and whatever, that if there is a way to come back again, that I can come back again and have another attempt at it, but get it right this time, you know? And then it may not be anything any more than this is all just a part of my own personal spiritual journey, and it's all like what I'm supposed to learn from it for myself, I guess, you know. But I mean, it is tough living, like it, I mean, tough doesn't even begin to define the feelings that come over you at times, guys. Living in this world, seeing the way the world is, desperately wanting to make changes in this world for the better, and seeing, like, having a sense of how the world could be, how better it could be, sort of thing. You know, I praise up somebody like Gene Roddenberry, for example. I've said in many videos before, guys, I'm a big Star Trek fan. But I'm a big Star Trek fan of the philosophy of Star Trek, the vision that Gene Roddenberry had, because he could see the way the world could be. And so his way of presenting that vision to the world was through a sci-fi entertainment franchise sort of thing that also attempted to get a message through to humanity of where we could be if we did such and such things and changed our attitudes in such and such ways, you know, where we could be as a species and what we could achieve and all the rest of it, sort of thing. There are people that come into the world from time to time that seem to have that depth of vision, that they see it in their mind's eye. I can see this world so easily the way the world could be, guys, but they're not always good at articulating that vision, and they don't have the skills to know how to manifest that vision well, to form the right connections and so on and so forth. Now, Gene Roddenberry, he did seem to be a good businessman. He knew who to talk to, he knew who to connect with, to get his vision off the ground and to take it to a fairly high level, so that it continues on now over 50 years after the fact, sort of thing, and may continue on well into the future, sort of thing, you know. Not all of us know how to do that, guys. Not all of us know how to connect that way, and we don't have that business sense and all the rest of it. Now, I'm definitely in that category, because I've got the vision, I've got the passion, I've got the desire and all the rest of it, sort of thing. Desperately want to make the changes, sort of thing. But I mean, I can't even get myself out of the rut that I'm in right now, the way I live and all the rest of it, sort of thing, because I just don't have the skills on the practical level, sort of thing, you know. And that's where so many of us fail. For whatever reason, we have the heart, we have the vision, we have the passion, but we don't have the technical brains or whatever to know how to get through this life so that we can create concrete progress. You know, like physical, material, concrete progress to make the right connections, to get the right business things on the go or whatever. So all I can do is just throw a message out into the ether, we'll say, sort of thing. You know, make these videos, publish these videos, send it out into this big old worldwide web of material, so that hopefully at some point some of my material can reach the right audiences and be passed along with enough people and so on, that it can begin to have a chain reaction, sort of thing, you know, like that ripple effect, sort of thing. So I get more and more people coming back to me, more and more people showing interest and so on, and talking to me about the stuff that I talk about, and going deeper with the conversations and so on, and excuse me, seeing where we can go from there, guys. You know, I gotta check and see how far I've. Oh, okay. So I'm going to have the clue up here now. See now how fast an hour can go now, guys, in that world. How fast an hour. I feel like I've only been talking to you for about 10 minutes right now, guys. I think I had an hour and 40 odd minutes there, or 20 odd minutes. So I'm going to have the clue up here now, even after talking for an hour. So after saying all that, talking all a minute here now, so I'm entitling the video Praise Don't Preach. And again, it's to tie in with the concept of for it being more important to have techniques that help you to develop yourself spiritually than it is for you to buy into a set of religious beliefs dogmatically and adhere to them fanatically to the point that it ends up making you less of a person, less of a quality person than you would have been if you'd never bothered to begin with. Because dogmatic, narrow-minded, archaic, fanatical religion, quite often, guys, ends up making a person worse than they would have been if they'd never bothered to pursue any of it at all, sort of thing. If you just kind of, muddled through life and just try to be the best kind of person you knew how to be, blah blah blah, but didn't take on all this structure of religion and so on, and then push it on others, sort of thing. And in the process making you more fanatical, through the process, sort of thing. So I have said my entire life, guys, that the Prince of Peace, he got that title for a particular reason. Now, I know it's in the Old Testament. I know Jewish people talk about a Prince of Peace. He got that title for a reason. He must have lived his life in such a way that those around him, somehow he was deemed worthy to have that title. I realized very, very, very early on, guys, that everything that this individual was about, and Buddha in a similar light, the outcome, the effect of both the paths is similar in that it's meant to create tranquility and harmony and peacefulness and a loving countenance in the individual. But taking either of those paths, I think, like Buddhism and Yeshua's message anyway, and if not so much the religion of Christianity, Yeshua's message, his true message, his pure message, is undefiled, undiluted, uncorrupted message. And his life manifested the message. They harmonize so beautifully, perfectly, virtually perfectly, sort of thing. That it was about love, guys. It was about love. And it's like, you say that, and people are like, oh God, this hippie nonsense he's going on with there again. Now these people go on with this, but it can't be just that. It's all about, it is, guys. It's all about love. At the end of the day, it's all about love. And the reason you won't grasp that, or can't grasp that, or can't be bothered to grasp that, is because you don't understand the nature of love in the way it's not even an adequate word at all, because when we say love, we have so many surface connotations to it, sexual connotations, sensual connotations, and so on and so forth. There are so many aspects to that one word that it devalues it. It takes away from its purity to a large degree, and the highness of it, the high concept that's trying to get, the transformative concept that's trying to be expressed. So again, love in this sense, it truly is much more just a state of being, in where you are open to everything, you're nurturing to everything, you strive to be connected with everyone, everything, you care about everything, everyone, everything. You just radiate this sense of peace and calmness and tranquility and nurturing essence and so on and so forth. Like this love in this sense, guys. It's a transformed, highly oh my, I got to search for the word so often, guys. The exact word I want to evolved, enlightened. Like just they rise a few notches higher. The more they pursue these energies, pursue this essence, this force of love, through their practices, through meditating, through being open to the concept and so on. So that's the kingdom, guys. That like everything tells me that what the religion of Christianity goes on and on and on about the kingdom, entering into the kingdom and all the rest of it. The kingdom is about love. It's about being a transformed being that lives at a higher level of existence, where where the nature of Source is flowing through you at a higher, purer, more effective level than it does with most of the average people, sort of thing. Because in the here and now, we are so far removed from Source, we are functioning on such low levels that in order to experience love in this way, you become a more highly evolved, transformed being that reflects Source more accurately to the rest of the world around you. That is the kingdom. And Yeshua, Prince Yeshua, it seems that he embodied that to an extremely high degree. And I realized very, very early on, guys, even when I was a kid, that it's about the love. It's about the love. The tradition has passed it down to us. The love message is about the love. It's nothing else, not about any of the dogma that came after the fact, hellfire and eternal damnation and receiving him as God and all that sort of. That all came long after the fact, guys. It's about the love. It's about the love. And it's developing practices and techniques and so on that enable you to manifest that love more fully, within yourself and to the world around you, sort of thing. Okay, I think I'm going to go another 10 minutes. I hope I get another 10 minutes out of this, guys, and maybe I should just go another 5 minutes because